Number 3, what might shift if you saw emotions as part of life's weather, passing through, not defining you?
Welcome to the Spiritual Artist Podcast. This is Chris Miller. I invite you to join me as I interview artists from a variety of disciplines. We'll share powerful stories and lessons learned while making their art.
Good day, spiritual artists. This is CJMiller, the host for the Spiritual Artist Podcast. It is a Friday morning here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm about to begin this painting behind me. Um, if you can't see it, you can hear it. It's a huge, large circle painting. It's 50 by 50, something I want to submit to an exhibit. I don't know if it'll get take or not, but it's always about, right, exploring something new. So let me explore something new with you this morning. I wanted to share a story. One of my habits that I have when I try to listen to intuition speaking to me and be aware of listening to creative intelligence as it directs me. Have you ever done this? Have you ever gone to your shelf and you pull out a book and you run your finger along the edge of that spine and you feel a section and you just open it? And that is what you need to hear for the day. Well, I just did that and I want to share it with you. First, I want to tell you that I'm feeling a little mooky. Mooky is the best word for this. I'm feeling a little mooky. I'm about to start this painting. I want to get in alignment. I want to get clear before I even put the first coat of paint on it. And I want to tell you that I'm working on a new book. It's going to be, I'm hoping it's out in August, and it's called Spiritual Parable as a Daily Practice. It's not even got printed yet. It's just in its layout mode. I'm having a designer lay it out, and she sent me the first draft. And so this morning when I was feeling a little mooky over my tea, I did my reading. I still felt that way. I decided to try it. So I took my rough draft, it's a printout. It's a printout, and I flipped through with my thumb. And I felt, I said, Spirit, what do I need to hear today? What will move me ahead? What will move me forward? Or at least make me more present to the now? And I flipped open to one of my stories. So let me tell you what this is. My book, Spiritual Parable, is 40 short stories meant to inspire you, to make you think about your life, and to teach you a spiritual lesson. I picked this theme because we know the word parable from a lot of the Bible, and these are stories that Jesus told. But I decided that I wanted to tell new thought stories, spiritual stories, kind of based off of the principle that Jesus did, which is telling a story to help us learn. Because I think that our conscious mind gets sidestepped a little bit when we tell a story. Do you know what I mean? So when the story comes in, our conscious mind doesn't, it gets tricked, so to speak, to hear the true message. So I flipped it open to one of my stories, and I want to read that story to you and share to you why it was so wonderful for me to hear it this morning, and how my technique of flipping through the pages and finding what inspires me is something you might want to try when you're feeling that you need a little input. So I flipped it open to the story number 15, and it's called The Dance of the Mighty Oak. And here's what it is. In the heart of an ancient forest, an acorn nestled into the fertile earth, dreaming of the day it would grow into a mighty oak. It had heard the stories whispered by the towering elders, those who stood for centuries, their branches stretching high into the sky. You will grow strong, the elders told the acorn, but only if you learn to dance with the changing weather. The acorn did not understand. Nestled among the warm pine needles, it questioned, why should an acorn concern itself with the fluctuations of the weather? One morning, dark clouds gathered, the blue sky dimmed, and a steady rain began to fall. The acorn shivered as the pine needles around it cooled under the deluge. It struggled to stay upright as the water thrust it deeper and deeper into the earth. A small crack formed along its sides, and it judged the situation. I want to repeat that. A small crack formed along its sides, and it judged. the situation. If this is weather, I do not wish to dance with it. But the sadness passed, and in its place, the acorn found something new, resilience. In time, the sky brightened and the sun returned, warming the soil. The acorn felt a deep internal shift as a slender tendril broke from its side, reaching toward the golden warmth. Transforming it into its delicate sapling, it continued to stretch toward the sky. Seasons passed, and the sapling grew strong. It learned to accept the gentle rain and the warm days. But then one night, a fierce and angry storm rolled in. The wind roared. The sky flashed with fire. The sapling bent and twisted, its young branches flailing. This is too much, it cried. Why must I feel such emotion? The storm shook its very core, and for the first time, the sapling felt anger surge through it. Anger at the chaos, the loss, the things beyond its control. Then the sapling took a deep breath. It did not fight. It swayed with the wind, but did not break. It felt the anger, the power of the storm, but it let it pass through. And when the dawn finally came, the sapling stood stronger than before. Its roots had stretched deeper, its trunk had thickened, and the branches that remained were sturdier than before. It finally understood the meaning of the dance. It finally understood the meaning of the dance. Many years passed, and the sapling became a mighty oak. It knew the sorrow of rain, the joy of sunlight, and the fire of the storm. And because it had moved with the weather, instead of resisting it, it had grown strong. One autumn, a tiny acorn fell from its branches, settling into the soft earth below. As the wind rustled its leaves, the oak whispered, "You will grow strong, little one, but only if you learn to dance." So, for me, this was such a wonderful story, and I think it worked. I think I've been trying to resist emotions. It's been a rather tumultuous week for me, a couple things going on that really moved me, and I was struggling with them and holding them back. And so I thought, this is so appropriate for me. This is so appropriate for me right now to hear that I need to let these emotions flow through me. I need to experience them. And if I resist them, they'll continue to push against me. If we resist, like that sapling, we will be pushed to the ground. But if we let it flow, if we bend, if we sway in the wind, we will only grow stronger. So, what a perfect thing, right? I mean, what a perfect thing for me to hear today. So, I want to tell you, after each parable in this book that'll be out and online this fall, I have a little section called contemplation. So, here's 3 questions for you to contemplate after you've heard this story. How do you tend to respond to emotions like joy, sadness, and anger? Number 2, has an emotion ever changed you in a way you didn't expect? Number 3, what might shift if you saw emotions as part of life's weather, passing through, not defining you? Boy, that one really hit me. What might shift if I saw emotions as part of life's weather, passing through, but they don't define you? That's something I really pondered today. It doesn't define me. What I'm going through this week doesn't define me. It's something I'm experiencing, but it is not me. So I hope you enjoy those. So, next, let's listen to this affirmation, and I hope you enjoy it. I allow all emotions to pass through me like weather. I do not resist the rain or fear the storm. Each feeling strengthens my roots and opens my branches. I dance with life as it is, not as I wish it to be. Through surrender, I grow strong. Through surrender, I grow strong. So, I thought you might enjoy hearing that, and I thought you might consider this book in the fall. It's a great thing to have and read through in the morning to help you move ahead, or, like I said, to just be present. I have a great podcast coming up too in the future. And as you know, this month in July, I'm going to have a downtime for the month of July. I'm going to be going to Santa Fe and taking a month to ground. I will also be teaching a class in Santa Fe. So if by any chance you're in Santa Fe at the Artisan Art Store, I will be teaching a class in the third week of July. Check it out, sign up for it. I still have a couple spaces left and get to meet me in person. So you go out there, let those emotions happen. Let yourself feel them. Let them go through you. But remember, most importantly, that you are not your emotions. And now I get to go work on this big, round, 50-inch painting. Let's see what it becomes. I'll talk to you soon. Go out there and be a spiritual artist.
Thanks again for listening to the Spiritual Artist Podcast. Whether you're watching this show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or iHeartRadio, make sure you choose the subscribe button so that you will receive updates when new segments are released. Most importantly, be still, listen, and know that you are a spiritual artist.